rise from the ashes. Feel the heat in the air. Boss music. Shadow Monarch season. Kamish.
Red sky burning, hear the sirens in the distance. Whole world froze when the dragon made an entrance. First rank gate opened up a new hell. West Coast flames, now the legends still tell. Mountains got crushed when he spread those wings. Hunters lined up, but they couldn't stop a thing. Hunters fell down when the fire got loosed. Humanity shook when the sky turned blue. 5 kings stepped up just to deal with the rage. National law hunters had to enter that stage. Took everything just to put down the beast. Even in death, man, the terror increased. Now the corpse lay still, but the aura remained. Every scale on the body still dripped with pain. History carved in the blood and the ash. Name still thundered.
Kamish.
I feel the pressure building up in my chest, like a final boss breathing down on my neck. No fear, no fold, no giving up now. If I fall, I come back 10 times more proud. Kamish. Fire in my veins, let it lift. I don't break, I evolve, I ascend, I shift. Gym lights, game nights, I'm locked in wrath. Every rep, every round, yeah, I carve my path. Kamish. Fire on my back, I don't miss. Built from pain, now I move like an abyss. Too strong, too cold, too real, too rich. Turn that pain into power. Shaman walked in with the dead in his sight, looking at a dragon that was blacked out light. Necromancer hand, shadows crawling alive. Second try hit, now the legend revived. Bloodlust flashed, he was ready to attack. Old instincts pulling, trying to drag it all back. But a king spoke once and the beast stood still. Know your place now, bow to a stronger will. No more chains from the rulers above. Now a shadow command, now it's fear and blood. But death stayed long in the bones and skin, so the body broke down, couldn't hold within. Still he warned of the storm and the monarch's rise. Before he vanished, left truth in their eyes. Even dust from a monster can shape a myth. That's power that survives when the flesh don't live. I feel the pressure building up in my chest, like a war drum beating under my vest. No pause, no sleep, no mercy, no switch. I was born to go harder. Kamish, fire! High in my veins, let it lift. I don't break, I evolve, I ascend, I shift. Gym lights, game nights, I'm locked in wrath. Every rep, every round, yeah, I carve my path. Kamish, shadow on my back, I don't miss. Built from pain, now I move like an abyss. Too strong, too cold, too real, too rich. Turn that pain into power.
Kamish.
Twin daggers forged from the magical remains. Kamish's wrath got the world in chains. Weight shift quick when the battle gets thick. Mana run wild when I move that wrist. This ain't luck, this a bloodline flame. Pass down fire, now they fear the name. From the father to the son, let the legacy grow. Soul got the wrath and he letting it show. This for the lifters, this for the grinders, this for the gamers, top of the timers. This for the ones who got scars in silence. Now we move like kings with violence. One more set. One more kill. One more round. Iron will. Boss up. Stand tall. Shadow call. Never fall. Kamish. 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 Built for death. Kamish. One out in my veins, let it lift. I don't break, I evolve, I ascend, I shift. Gym lights, game nights, I'm locked in wrath. Every rep, every round, yeah, I carve my path. Kamish. Shadow on my back, I don't miss. Built from pain, now I move like an abyss. Too strong, too cold, too real, too rich. Turn the pain into power. Kamish. Kamish. When I walk and hear that roar, every level I touch, I'm demanding more. From the flames to the shadows, I stitch that glitch. Now the whole world remembers. Kamish. Ashes fall, but the name won't die. Power lasts when the weak ask why. Red Dragon, Shadow King, Wrath forged, let it ring.